Hey folks, Jeff DePaoli here from the Disney Coast to Coast podcast. Welcome. Happy Halloween, everybody. I am so excited to be here. And today I have Jennifer Brody joining me, who is the author of a new series of Disney Chills books. Hello, Jennifer. What's going on? Happy Halloween.
Hey, Jeff. Happy Halloween in the middle of summer. How are you?
Listen, this is an annual thing for me, Halloween and summer. So I love it. It always starts in the summer.
It's the best holiday. Let's just do it all year round.
Not only the best holiday, the best day of the year. Hands down, no question. But Jennifer, thanks for joining us today, because I got your book right here, and I read it. I devoured it. Oh my goodness, Disney Chills. Tell me a little bit. I'm still getting used to the backwards camera opposite thing, but tell me about Disney Chills. How did this come about? Because this is a new Disney villain book series, right?
Yeah, it's a whole new brand and book series that I'm launching in conjunction with Disney. And the idea originally came about when an editor approached me with the idea of how about Disney villains in the contemporary world haunting kids? And I was like, wait, Disney wants to pay me to scare children? Let's go, right? And so it just started going back and forth. But the first thing they asked is, who do I want to do? If I could choose any Disney villain, and let's be honest, they have the best villains. Hard choice, but Ursula. I had to do Ursula. I was like, yo, let's do some Ursula. She's a sea witch. She's a diva. She lives underwater. She wears makeup. I don't know. How do you do that underwater? So I was like, let's do some Ursula. So started going back and forth on ideas, pitching, breaking the story. And right now, the first book just published, and I'm about to write the fifth. So there's been a huge amount of support from Disney on the series. They're very excited. Tonally, it's middle grade. It's like Goosebumps. And it's just been so fun. We already sold France, Japan. The first three are going to audiobook. So it can't get better than that. And they're just such a blast to write.
I'm so happy to hear that you actually chose the first one. You chose Ursula, because I got right here, just to show you, I'm not even kidding about this, my Little Mermaid VHS from way back in 1990. I can remember the day my grandparents gave this to me. Little Mermaid is my favorite. Ursula is my favorite Disney villain, and she ties with Mickey Mouse for me as far as favorite Disney characters. So I'm a real Mermaid fan. And
I had that. That is a piece of my childhood right there. Oh my gosh. Yes. Same. I mean, how do you not love? I mean, and there was that great peak of those Disney movies, and everyone's like Lion King. I'm like, the Lion King. I was like, yo, Little Mermaid. Come on. I don't think it's even close.
It's pretty fantastic. Absolutely. That's so funny. But, of course, your name is Jennifer Brody, but if you look at the author's name on the cover of this book, it is Vera Strange. So I want to know, who is Vera Strange? What is this? How did this come about?
Yeah, it started out with this idea that, at this age range of 8 to 12, kids still have this amazing ability to suspend disbelief. And we were like, wouldn't it be fun if they thought like this creepy, mysterious author named Vera Strange wrote these books for them that were like giving them nightmares. So we kind of went back and forth on what could be the pen name, and there were a lot of iterations and ideas. And I have to say, I'm in love with Vera Strange. It helps me almost like have this persona. It's fun to sign as Vera Strange, and I think it helps to delineate and distinguish the series from my other work, because I have a bunch of other books that I write, and kind of gives this brand this like kind of special extra flair, because I did write them to be very scary. They, I wrote them pretty hard considering they're for, middle graders. But I'm a huge horror fan. I'm a huge horror buff. I'm even got my little alien shirt on today. So yeah.
You wrote them to be scary. And I just got to say, like, when I finished the book, I was like, wait a second, what? This is how it ends? Because this is not your happily ever after at all. No,
we do unhappily ever after. Chills. Nothing good happens in Disney Chills. Every book is unhappily ever after. I am so happy Disney let me do that. Because I was writing them, even the scare sequences, I'm going to write these just like if they were for adults. I've worked on a lot of movies. I worked on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I helped write Leatherface's backstory. I was like, let's rock and roll. And I was like, it's better for it to be too scary and then they pull it back than to not be scary in the first place, because then you're in trouble. And I never have gotten a single note on the scares or the endings, except that my editor loves them. She'll just be like, this is creepy. This is so creepy. In every book, I really pay a lot of attention to crafting the endings. I think the Captain Hook book is my favorite so far, but I'm pretty excited on my break for the 5th book. So yeah, and it's been collaboration. I've chosen a lot of the villains. Captain Hook, that was all me. He wasn't even on the list, really. But
Nice.
yeah.
Very cool. I also love some of the stuff on the cover here. It says, the dreams that you fear will come true. So we're still playing with that Disney brand of, the dreams that you wish will come true, but now the dreams that you fear will come true. The title of this is Part of Your Nightmare, of course, Part of Your World, a very famous song from The Little Mermaid. So, it's got the Disney, but it's got the fear, and it kind of plays with that whole... I know growing up for me, it was Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps were the things that brought me into that horror world. And this whole new book series is going to do that for a whole generation of kids. So
I hope so.
It.
Let's get them addicted, because they're the most fun. I always say, if you scare someone, they'll remember you forever. The things that scared me as a kid, you never forget. It's addictive too. It's such a fun gateway drug. And we think the book is going to be great for also reluctant readers, which are, a lot of times it's younger boys. They're hard to reach. They're hard to get to read. But also we know reading is so important and so beautiful and can open up and lead to whole worlds for them. So we feel really excited about that, especially with kids at home right now, and not having as much stimulation as they usually would in school. We feel like it's a really important time to reach those kids right now.
Fantastic. And of course, we got Ursula. You mentioned Captain Hook. Who are the other villains that you can announce?
The second book is Dr. Facilier, the Shadow Man from The Princess and the Frog, who of the newer crop of Disney villains, I think is one of the greatest. He's a witch doctor. Every book has a totally different setting, characters, theme. And so for the first book, we're in Triton Bay, which is like the seaside town for Ursula. And then we go to New Orleans, where we're going to meet, a kid and his twin brother and Dr. Facilier and how that comes in. And then Captain Hook, again, we shift to like rocky, coastal kind of Maine area. So gosh, the cover designs are amazing. I mean, Disney has the greatest artists. The greatest. I don't know if I can say books 4 or 5. I will say they are timed out to go with the live action films that are coming next year. So if you know what movies, because Disney's been doing all these new movies. So book 4 goes with one in the spring, and book 5, I knew that as soon as they greenlit the movie, I was like, I know they're gonna make me do this guy, and I'm so up for it. So that one will go in the summer of next year. And I'm really hopeful that, like Serena Valentino, I'll get to do more, because it's like there's just all these villains I still want to write that I haven't. I haven't done Jafar. I haven't done Maleficent. I could list more and more. Evil Queen would be so fun.
Nice.
But if you listed the villains, like Disney has the best.
Yeah, so Disney villain fans, those were some major hints she just dropped. So
yes,
do your research if you don't know. Those answers are out there, and you can quickly find out.
You'll find them, and the books are on a very fast release schedule. So Facilier, which is the titles are so
the Hook
good.
one is amazing. That title, Second Start of the Fright. Oh my gosh. Great.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to write a pirate book. I was like, heck yeah. He wasn't even on the list, but I hit Disney back when we were trying to decide on book 3, and I was like, who's popular with this age range? Like, what villains are they into? And he came out of left field, because apparently there was a show called Jake and the Neverland Pirates that was very big for that age range, and now they're the range of this book. And so they love Captain Hook. They grew up watching him. I guess he was a big character in the show. And so when they hit me with Hook, I was like, heck yeah, let's do a Captain Hook. And he's fun because he's not really a villain. Peter Pan is kind of the villain. Peter Pan's kind of a dick. It's not like, well, think about it. If you call someone Peter Pan, that's not a compliment. If I'm like, you're like a Peter Pan, it's not good to not want to grow up. And I don't know, Hook has his reasons. Why doesn't he have a hand? I don't know, because Peter Pan pranked him and fed it to a crocodile. He has reasons to be upset at these kids. Right?
I've been told I have a Peter Pan complex many times, so I guess
it's usually not a compliment. I was like, when I was because I have to get into the headspace of the villains, I was like, yeah, kids are annoying. Like, they're the kids that don't want to grow up. That's not good. They're always messing with him and like taking his stuff and like, so Captain Hook to me is very sympathetic. He's got his reasons,
I mean, for me, honestly, Tinkerbell's the problem in Peter Pan. She's the villain, if you ask me.
She's a piece of work, isn't she?
She's feisty. Yes, indeed.
No, she's cold.
Yeah, so you want to play some Disney villain games here?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got a few minutes left, I believe. The people backstage will let me know when we're running out of time. But so you know the game password, right? Where you give one-word clues and the person's supposed to guess who it is. I got some one-word clues here related to Disney villains. You let me know who you think I'm talking about, all right?
Oh, no. What if I have to call a friend? Go ahead.
Clue number 1, parrot. Parrot.
Oh. Oh, my gosh. Is this, can you give me more clues? Is this,
scepter.
I don't know. Who is this? Tell me.
Snake. Parrot, scepter, snake. If
Jafar?
anybody's playing along at home, right?
Jafar? Jafar?
Yes, Jafar is correct.
Okay.
Jafar
Thank you. All right. It did parrot through me for a minute. I was like, parrot. Oh, Iago.
Iago. How can you forget Gilbert Gottfried there?
God, he's
the best. How about croquet?
Oh, this is Alice in Wonderland. So that'd be the queen. Yes. The Queen of Hearts, or what do we call her?
Queen of Hearts. Very, very good. There we go. Oh, let's see if you get this one. Bomb.
Like a bomb, like a
bomb. Yeah.
Bomb. No, I don't. Bomb. More. Bomb.
Treasure.
I don't know. I'm like stumped. I'm like, what Disney thing has a bomb in it?
This should give it away. Crocodile.
Oh, are we talking Captain Hook now?
Captain Hook. Remember he tries to kill Peter with a bomb?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Because I've seen there's cannonballs. There's a whole bunch. He's always trying to shoot him with cannonballs. Oh my God. That's true.
But he like sends a package with a bomb in it to kill Peter.
Sometimes I forget how dark some of the stuff in the Disney movies. You're like, wow, they really did that.
Especially the older stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, Cruella de Vil. I think people are obsessed with John Wick. Like, dude, someone killed one puppy in that. I was like, she wants to kill 101 puppies and make a coat. And Disney's all like, don't let anyone know that puppies were harmed. And I'm like, I don't know. She might be the worst person in the world.
That's hilarious. Okay, let's see if you get this next one. Voice.
Oh, are we talking Ursula?
We are talking Ursula. The other one where Transformation and Octopus are the two other clues. Yeah. Gosh, I love Ursula. Did you see Mermaid in theaters? For me, like Little Mermaid is the first new Disney film I remember seeing in theaters. So it's such a huge influence.
Yeah, no, me too. No, I know my whole family took me, and because I'm really old, and I'm like, yo, I totally saw that. I think the first movie I ever saw in theaters actually was Bambi.
Oh, wow. Talk about dark, right?
Oh my, no, and it traumatized me. And I'm from like rural Virginia where everyone hunts. And I didn't really understand. And I saw Bambi. I was like, is this what they're doing? Like they're killing Bambi's mom? Yeah, no. I honestly, I was very upset in the theater. I was really young. And I remember my parents being like, she's old enough to see this. And I think I kind of lost it a little bit.
That's hilarious.
It's a rough scene.
Yeah. Let's see if you get this one. Fratricide.
So like killing your brother.
Yeah, fratricide, killing your brother.
Is this Hades?
Nope. How about uncle?
Uncle. I feel like this is some family stuff. Killing. I don't know. I'm like, who? Wait, which movie?
Hamlet. Think Hamlet.
Hamlet. Yeah, no, this sounds like Hamlet. Which Disney movie was Hamlet? You have to tell me. I don't know. I'm like
Lion.
Oh, yeah, Scar. Okay, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, no, Scar. Yeah, Lion King is Hamlet. No, you're right. That's great.
Yeah.
Scar. No, I was thinking because, Hades and Zeus got a whole thing and they don't like each other very much. And they're brothers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now I got some trivia questions for you. Just a couple here. I know we got to go out in a couple minutes, but in the Disney animated version of Peter Pan, since you love Captain Hook so much, we do see Captain Hook try to kill Peter with a bomb. But what does Captain Hook use in the original J.M. Barrie story instead of a bomb? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like, he used cannonballs and pistols and guns and a sword. I don't know. What did he? I haven't read the J.M. Barrie.
Tried to poison Peter.
Good call. That's so crazy. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in those where you're like, oh my gosh, he really did that. Oh yeah, Hook's cool. That's a cool piece of trivia. Now I'll remember that. That's awesome. Yeah, I named the main character in the book Barry as a hat tip to J.M. Barry.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
You got to do it. You know, he's amazing.
Excellent. How about this one? In the French translation of the Disney animated movie 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil is referred to as Cruella d'Enfer, D''ENFER. Do you know what that translates to?
No, I don't know French. What is it?
Cruella from hell. Can you believe it?
Well, that's why I say I actually think she is the worst villain and like upsetting to write her, you know, because she's like, she's not even that fun. You're just so terrible. You make goats. Like, you're the devil woman. She's literally Cruella devil, cruel devil. Like, she scares me. She actually, of all the villains, like that, like Ursula's fun. I could hang out with Ursula. I would rock out with Ursula.
Ursula's like a drag queen diva, right?
She's a drag queen. Yeah. Whereas, like, do you want to hang out with Cruella? Because I don't. Cruella's actually really terrible. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I know. I'm excited to see what they translate everything to when they do the French version of these books. Because I know the first two are out in October.
Excellent. Well, our time is up here. There is so much going on in the live stream today. Folks, go out and get your Disney chills, part of your nightmare. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today. We both got our books. Excellent. And now I'm going to go pop in my Little Mermaid VHS. Let me just go find a VCR player or something.
Thanks, Jeff. You're the best. Thank you so much. And thanks for all the great trivia. Now I want to go rewatch all the movies.